Oh,
come on! You gotta be kidding me. Gall and Nick Battee getting the jump on these two on the floor. Look at that. Gall is absolutely despicable.
This is disrespectful. I was just about to say, you think anyone here has had this much fun on a Monday in Rhode Island? But this isn't fun.
No,
this is disgusting.
The crowd just went from an 11 to a 0 as Gall and Nick Battee, listen, if you want to get personal, if you want to make it a fight, they just did what they feel like they needed to do.
You know, you talk about the lean and the mean. Right now, Gall's the lean, and he's turned Nick Battee into a mean. I thought this kid had something else going on for him, but he's picking up all of Gall's bad traits.
Yeah, I mean, Nick Battee, not only is he the gym spotter of Gall, but like you said, perhaps picking up some of those underhanded tactics, as there is a tag to Trayvon. Jalen and Trey are going to get moving in a hurry.
Ooh, that's a big trade.
Charges in with the clothesline.
This is tag team wrestling at its best. These guys have been tagging for years. These guys, other guys have been tagging for weeks. They may have got the jump on them early, but look at them recovering real quick. That's veteran tag team work right there.
And you also have to remember that Trayvon and Jalen have an overwhelming advantage when it comes to time spent as a tag team. So even though Gall and Nick Battee have really impressed me, oh, look at that. Snapping on the bicep as Trayvon, using one of his signature tactics, a mind game, if you will. But there's going to be nothing mindful about this. Sending Gall crashing down, and Jalen follows it up.
Jalen is moving around that
Makes
ring.
the cover.
And he's got to keep moving. He's got to keep moving. Gall's twice his size.
As Nick Battee, will someone take that away from him, please? Can we take a line from Creative Pro and take away the megaphones?
Shout out to Creative Pro, but Nick Battee is just trying to motivate Gall, and it worked because he just dropped Jalen on his head.
And Gall sending Trayvon down. And you got to remember, Gall has been identified by WWE. He's on Evolve every week, every Wednesday on Tubi for a reason.
Get this is Gall's schedule. He's got Rhode Island today. He's got Evolve. He's going to Vegas for WrestleMania weekend. And he's 4 weeks out from his latest bodybuilding competition. This man doesn't sleep.
No, I mean, this guy, say what you want about how he acts, say what you want about his attitude, but you know as well as anybody the work ethic it takes to do all of those things and continue to not look like he's lagging at all.
I got to tell you, Ray Jazz took me.
Makes the cover.
Ray Jazz took me to the limit, but Gall almost made me retire. He put me through the ringer. He put me through pain that I never realized. It took everything I had to just pin him for 3 seconds, and I don't know if I could beat the Gall that's in front of me today. I'm man enough to admit that.
Makes the cover. And in times past, over the last couple of weeks, Nick Battee might have taken a second to do some push-ups there on Jalen Brandon, but I think Gall and Nick Battee realize what they're up here against tonight, because Waves and Curls have been a team for a long time. They've beaten some of the very best that this sport has produced, and Gall and Battee know that they need to stay on, lock in, and focus. And the focus, Nick Battee making the tag to Gall.
And when Nick Battee had that rear naked choke and he was a little too close to the ropes, that's a rookie mistake. He got him more centered and realized that I got to tag in the big muscle part of this group. And look at Gall. Gall's meals way more than Jalen, but they don't got more heart than him right now. Stalling vertical. He's got him up there.
Nick Battee makes me want to throw up with that mega. And look, Nick Battee didn't do it, but Gall certainly did.
Gall's always working out. I wouldn't have done it. I think he's taking him a little too lightly. Oof.
Double legs to the midsection, and that is a large human being. Makes the cover, and you saw the pain right there etched on the face of Jalen Brandon. It was difficult to get his shoulder up right there.
Jalen is not what I would call the strongest guy in the locker room. He's got the biggest heart, but right now he's got to make the tag because he's being grounded, and that man needs to be in the air. Gall knows what he's doing. You know, he comes out here, he makes his puns, he makes his rhymes, but don't get it twisted. He's a killer.
Big elbow as Nick Battee with a little bit of a motivation station. We've seen the motivation station in the past at Wrestling Open in Worcester, but they're bringing that element, that obnoxious element here to this match right now.
I mean, I hate to say it, it's annoying, but it's effective. It's getting under the skin of these people. It's not illegal. Personally, I hate it. double flapjack action right there. This could be it.
Oh,
Come on, ref.
and now not only the gym spotter, but the gym partner, Dylan, double elbow by Gall and Nick Battee, makes the cover. And Trayvon's had enough. I don't blame him.
Trayvon has had enough. He's not going to sit here and just watch them embarrass his friend. Jalen's got to make a tag.
And this all started because Gall and Nick Battee back at opening day both had singles matches back-to-back, and they went 0 for 2. Gall said, "You think this is funny, Cranston?" Because there were people here who were laughing at them. And he said, "We're going to get the last laugh." Later that night, they jumped waves and curls, left them laying, and said, "Who's laughing now?" And that's where this all started.
It's crazy. They went to the heart of this Cranston crowd. Who do they love more than waves and curls, honestly? So they went right for the jugular. They could have attacked anyone else, but they knew what they were doing. They knew how to get under these people's skin. And it worked.
Oh, look at that. Jalen could not have jumped harder and with more force. And Gall just brushed it aside. Hold on. Can he make that tag? Oh, Gall grabs him. Look at the muscle. Look at the strength. Wait, what a scissors takeover. Jalen has to make that tag.
Come on, Jalen, you're right there. What a counter.
Can he get that tag? That would change everything.
Oh.
And just like earlier, they must have been watching our opening contest tonight as they were able to pull him off the apron.
Those guys didn't know homework. Discus. Oh.
Hooks the legs.
Come on, baby boy. Jalen still got a lot of fight in him.
As Jalen thought he was going to get that tag, but unfortunately, Trayvon was pulled from the apron, and man, this place just went quiet.
Trayvon's recovered in the corner, and the look on his face right now, I would not want to be in the ring if he got tagged in. He's the one that's looking tanned and jacked and ready to attack right now. Jalen's got to make a tag.
As now goes over to just get Trayvon fired up even more, and now this is where Trayvon makes these big mistakes. He lets his emotions get the better of him.
I don't know if the ref saw that. I don't know if that was an illegal tag. They're taking advantage. They're taking advantage of all this chaos right now.
Double suplex.
Taking it to the head.
And Nick Battee is really letting this Rhode Island crowd know that the focus is on him because he is the focus, Nick Battee.
He, in a short amount of time, has made a name for himself here at Wrestling Open. He's aligned himself with the biggest and the strongest. That kid's smarter than his years portray.
Spinning neck breaker. Hooks the leg.
That one was close. That was like 2.8. Jalen's running out of gas. Smart tag. Leg grapevine to get that tag in.
Yeah, Nick Battee, say what you want about his obnoxious tones on that megaphone. This kid knows what he's doing in there.
He's a lot. I mean, these kids here at Wrestling Open, I don't know where the Wrestling Open officials are finding them, but they're getting younger, they're getting faster, they're getting smarter, and Nick Battee's just the latest example.
As Gall looking to put the finishing touches here on Jalen Brandon.
You know what? I hope Trayvon does something with Nick Battee in that megaphone. I'm
look at
right now.
Getting in a little squat.
Always
here. This is just so insulting by Gall, and that's what he does to people. He insults them.
All I know is that payback is, well, you know what payback is.
Well, Jalen's going to keep fighting here. There's an elbow to the side of the head.
You saw this earlier.
Gets the boot up. Oh, and look at that.
I was right
trips the leg again. But he missed. Jalen's got to get in there. Make the tag, kid. There it is.
Come on, big boy.
Double clothesline. Trayvon is rocking. He is bringing the party to Gall and Nick Battee.
I didn't know freight trains went through Cranston, Paul.
Irish whip reversed. There's a super kick from Trayvon.
Right in the forehead.
Ducks that line. Pops him up, sits out with it. Is that it? Gall gets the shoulder up. Man, I thought that was it.
So did I. So did this crowd.
Man,
1 minute left in the time limit.
They're gonna move. Well, they have got to move here.
He's calling for it.
Gonna call for that choke slam. Where's Jalen?
Jalen's out. He's out of it. This is 2-on-1 right now, Paul.
No, Gall slips out. Oh no, Battee was right there.
Oh, come on.
Big clothesline. Is that it? Trayvon gets the shoulder up just barely, but now Gall has to move.
It'll take a lot more than that. There's got to be like 30 seconds left. So there's got to be a winner
30
in this match.
seconds left
30
in the
seconds
match.
left. There's a tag.
What are they doing here?
Well, they're going to go for that combo cutter. It won last week.
Jalen's recovered. What's going on here?
Cross body, he got him. He got him.
Well, I don't even know who's leaving now,
You
Paul.
got to line him up. You got to get it.
10,
Wave
9,
check. Get it.
7, 6, 5,
You got to make the cover.
3,
Make the cover.
2, 1.
No, the time ran out.
Now time?
Time ran out.
You gotta be kidding me.
The time ran out. It is a time limit draw as Rich is going to go down and confer with referee Gina Monty, but it's a time limit draw. Oh, come on.
You guys are still going at it.
They are not done yet. They are going to continue to brawl it out here. We have no winner here tonight.
Maybe they think there was 5 more minutes at it because they did not hear that bell.
Gall's got him by the throat. Ducks down. Leg lariat. Out goes Battee. And I think Gall is about to find himself with a wave check too. Oh, Gall slips. Oh, he got the hell out of there.
I didn't think it was that fast. What's the decision, Paul?
It's a time limit draw here. They're asking for the mic.
No. That's not how it's gonna end in Rhode Island. No, see, this is my hometown. These people, they deserve better than that. So, next week, how about the two of you meet the two of us in this ring again? But this time, no time limit.
How about that?
It's got to be a winner. There's no time limit, right?
Calling for a no time limit contest next week, man. Nick Battee just said, I think he just said they're on. So man, we could have a no time limit match next week, and then Bobby Orlando and Ray Jazz. This is shaping up to be a huge week next week for Wrestling Open. And you can hear from this crowd here in Cranston, they absolutely love Waves and Curls, and you know they'll be back to support them when it's a no time limit matchup next week.